Many of you have asked us about the metal sheet pans. So I don't know if any of you have any like this at home. I love how it kind of rocks back and forth. I love when you put biscuits on here, put them in the oven, and you hear a little ding, and it kind of does a little dance. So we prefer that you don't use one like that. So we have our metal sheet pans. We also have cookie sheets. I'm not a fond user of cookie sheets just because if I'm going to invest in something I'm going to be putting in and out of my oven, I'd rather have something with sides. Cookie sheets don't have a side. It just has the top and the bottom kind of rolled up a little bit. And the reason being is when you're using your cookie press, you want to be able to utilize all the space on the pan. So that's why the sides aren't there. You can put the cookie press on there and you can keep going around and getting more on there. I love these pans. So we've got the medium, the large, and then we've got half sheet pans. So it's steel pans and they've got the rolled edges to them and they are heavy. Look at the oh well, there's no comparison. This is just really kind of thin and this is a good investment. So here's my large pan, half sheet pan size. I use this for everything, whether I'm making cookies. Sometimes I'll just take pork chops and I'll go ahead and take some apples, use my wedger, put apple slices, put some sweet potatoes, a little bit of oil, a little bit of thyme, bake it in the oven, maybe even a little bit of applesauce on top of the pork chops. It's wonderful. I like to make everything on one pan. I know one Christmas we had the kids in and I took potatoes and I had mixed them with a little bit of oil and I had potatoes on the outside, small little potatoes. In the middle I had fresh green beans. I put a couple pork tenderloins over the top with a little bit of hoisin sauce and baked the whole tray. It was wonderful. Everything's already in one. So I'll be sure to share that recipe with you. Pans are a good investment. And when we think of our metal pans or any of the sheet pans, we're thinking of cookies. So I love our scoops. Small is Chips Ahoy size cookie. This is Mrs. Fields size cookie. And then this large one here is definitely not your diet cookie. I use, especially the large one, for whenever I make cupcakes. It's just the right size so that it doesn't bubble over the top. You don't have to wash the pans when you're done, and it's a lot easier to eat your cupcakes when you use the large scoop. If you are baking, and you definitely need to top it, your cookies, if you've got frosting, that's great. But in our house, we always love when we put a little bit of powdered sugar. So we call it snow. So this is a great investment too, our stainless steel powdered sugar shaker. So hope you'll invest on some of these products.